Hello everyone. My government name is Adebola Williams. Most people and my friends call me Adebola or Debola, and my colleagues as well. Adebola. I'm never Bola by the way. If you call me Bola, you're my number one enemy. I'm a storyteller. I work in tech, in the marketing, communications, PR. I don't think I can shock anybody anymore. But if there's anything that could shock my coworkers in my free time, maybe the fact that I'm trying to plan a second career that is far away from everything that I do. So I've been thinking around maybe working in film. More creatively satisfying brands that I've worked with will probably be when I was in the agency. So I started my career in a marketing agency, and my boss was just very cool. You know, when you work in an agency, there's usually bureaucracy. You have to like talk to five people. They have to check things. My boss eliminated all of those processes for me. So he just wanted me to be creative. So I think I had the most creative flair. Storytelling is a distinguisher. It's supposed to distinguish brands from each other. It's a very noisy word. Everybody's saying something. Everybody also wants to be heard. Storytelling has always been a differentiator. And I think that brands that are getting it now are sticking with a particular kind of stories. Because, storytelling can also be a buzzword. People have used this so much. Is when I hear it sometimes, like part of me just cringes because it's not usually used in the most effective way. But I think that for me as a personal brand and as a creator, one of the ways that I make sure that I use storytelling to differentiate is I get personal. It cannot be there's nothing as personal as my personal life story. You cannot get more personal than that. So I really get personal, how I'm going to work every day, what kind of work I'm doing, how I handle burnout, because I get burnt out as well, how I handle moments where nothing is happening, because people think that for a creator or for someone that works in this space something's always happening, it's always exciting, but for a lot of times it's just so telling those stories, how I feel, how I navigate those moments are one of the ways that I feel like I'm doing a lot more or a lot better when it comes to storytelling. For me, if I want to start a creative project, whether it's for my personal brand or for brands that I work with, I always have to get in the feel. There's a feeling that I'm trying to get to or trying to get from, and I always have to like get to it. So if it's joy, I have to do a lot of things that spark joy. If it's sadness or like loss, I have to talk to a lot of people that are sad, that have felt loss. I want to soak it in from them. I'm such a method creative. I think that that's what it is. There are so many hills that I can die on when it comes to content and storytelling. But I think that the most important ones, especially for this season and for the year, is that you do not, as a brand, as a creator, you do not have to jump on every trend, every trending sound, every trending trend. You don't have to. You can pass and go. And then I know that people are trying to do it in what if you go viral, is what is trending right now. Don't chase virality. The pursuit of fame, I've said it recently, is what is causing people to do abysmal work and just terrible work. And you now start to do things that are against your brand values or your personal values. You don't have to jump on anything, on everything. Just continue to do you consistently. I think that that's a hill I would die on. Oh, another hill I would die on is that it's not everybody that is going to blow on social media. And it doesn't make you less of a creator. A creator with 2,000 or 5,000 followers over a period of 5 years and a creator of 1 million followers over a period of 1 month, you both are still creators. It doesn't take away from your creative process, your creative journey. Somebody is just more famous than somebody. So I think everybody can be creative. I think that, yeah, yes, some people are more predisposed towards creativity because of the way their mind is wired and the way their personality is. But I've seen all kinds of people be creative. I've seen people who are not extroverted, who are not, very in front of people and in face of people, be very creative. I feel like people in this part of the world as cornered creativity that you have to be in front. You have to be expressive. You have to either be singing or dancing or creating content or holding mic or being in the spotlight. But there are lots of creative people that are not in the spotlight. Take, for example, Greta. Greta is one of my favorite directors. Let me even come on and use a Nigerian director. We can use a Nigerian director like Kenna Lisiba, which is really great in directing, but she's not your typical creative person because she's always behind the scene, behind the camera, writing the stories, telling people where to be. So I think everyone can be creative. You just need to find out what your soft spot is. Once you find out what your soft spot is, then you can begin to have fun with it. And what is creativity really? It's just imagination having fun. So if you know there's a sweet spot that you like, you can start to have fun with it, and you just keep growing your creativity quotient. Yeah, if you want to be really great at storytelling or you want to be a great writer, which are like my major songs, you have to know people's secrets. So I store people's secrets so I don't forget, because I will forget. And I'm not storing it to go and gossip about you, but one day I'm going to draw inspiration from your life story. And I don't want to come and ask you that thing that happened to you in 2024. Walk me through it again. But if it's written down, if it's written down somewhere, I'll just go and sometimes even voice notes that I have, and I just listen to it again. So that way I can now start to like mend and break it to fit the kind of story or the kind of life that I'm going for. Yeah. So growing up as a child, I wrote a lot, like just short stuff. And I remember my aunt in school, she saw I was scribbling something. It had not even made sense to me yet. I was just scribbling it, and she saw it and she was like, you have something. She just said, you have something. And that was language enough to me. I didn't know what it meant, but I felt seen in that moment, because I've always thought I have something, but I can't put words in it and I cannot really explain it. And seeing someone that was an adult that I trusted say that to me felt like a warm hug. I feel like it's a failure story, the answer to this question. I feel like the more you grow and the more you become aware, you will start being introspective, and then you realize that you've made some mistakes along your way. And I think a lot of creative people are probably watching this have made that mistake where you jumped before like you didn't take a proper look. Excitement made you jump, passion made you jump. Now I'm calmer, maybe because I'm growing up, so frontal lobe is developing, I'm becoming more mature. So I take my time now. Many times I've left jobs without having anything. I cannot die. If I perish, I perish. If I hunger, I hunger. I can't do that anymore because there are bills to pay and there are things to fix. So there are things that I've jumped, there are bridges that I've burnt and overburned it, and even when I went and packed the ashes street in Lagoon, there were things like that I did out of just intense emotions. That I feel like if I have to redo them now, I'll do them better. So now going forward in my work journey, I take my time. I have learned how to separate my feelings, because my feelings are always so a lot. I've learned how to separate my feelings so that I can become more objective and make better choices. Selling pepper. When I was a child, I wanted to sell pepper so bad. Like, I don't think that I knew I was creative, but in terms of what you want to do for work, for life, I wanted to sell pepper. Like, it was so crazy that at some time they used to call me Atarodo. I don't even like pepper, like peppery food, very spicy food. I don't like that. But I just thought that selling pepper was just such a great thing for somebody like me to do. And I don't know. And then I used to imagine that this was like in the Y2Ks. And I used to imagine that I would sell pepper in like a proper factory house, and the machines will be moving the tomatoes, and then the machines will be moving the bell peppers, and then my nylon will have print, Adebola Alata. I had different range with this pepper thing. I'm telling you, I said I was going to sell pepper to the White House. I was going to, selling pepper.